Unit 20. Power. Aggression. An angry feeling that makes you want to attack or defeat someone else. You're going to have to learn to control your aggression. Authority. The power to make decisions or tell people what to do. You don't have the authority to do that. Benign. Kind and nice. He might seem benign, but keep an eye on him. Bully. To frighten or hurt someone who is smaller or weaker than you. The boss just tries to bully everyone in the office. Bully. Someone who frightens or hurts someone who is smaller or weaker than they are. I was a bit of a bully when I was at school. Command. To officially order someone to do something. The general commanded the army to attack. Command. An official order. The dog understands my every command. Conquer. To take control of land or people using soldiers. The Spanish conquered South America in the 16th century. Conquer. To gain control of a situation or emotion by making a great physical or mental effort. I tried hard to conquer my fear. Consent. To give approval for something. You can't go on the school trip unless your parents consent to it. Consent. Permission to do something. The police shouldn't be allowed to enter your house without your consent. Controversy. A disagreement, especially about a public policy or a moral issue that a lot of people have strong feelings about. There's a lot of controversy surrounding the new law. Dictator. Someone who uses force to take and keep power in a country. How did the dictator come to power? Dominate. To control something or someone, often in a negative way, because you have more power or influence. Don't allow him to dominate the conversation all the time. Eliminate. To get rid of something that is not wanted or needed. Will we ever eliminate the threat from pollution? Enforce. To make sure that a law or rule is obeyed by people. It'll be impossible to enforce the new law. Entitled. Having the right to do something. Students are entitled to a special discount on books. Exempt. Allowed to ignore something such as a rule, obligation, or payment. At the moment, women are exempt from national service. Former. Used for describing someone or something that had a particular job, title, status, etc., in the past, but not now. The former Prime Minister of India is visiting the UK. Impose. To introduce something such as a new law or new system, and force people to accept it. These rules are being imposed without anyone's opinion being asked. Inferior. Not as good as something else. Street markets often sell inferior quality electrical goods. Intimidate. To deliberately make someone feel frightened, especially so that they will do what you want. Richard often tries to intimidate people. Label. To use a word or phrase to describe someone or something, especially one that is not completely fair or true. Don't label all young people in the same way. Label. A word or phrase that is used to describe someone or something, especially one that is not completely fair or true. I wish people wouldn't try to put a label on me. Label. A piece of paper or material fastened to an object that gives information about it. I don't know what's in this tin because the label has come off. Liberate. To give someone the freedom to do what they want. For example, by taking them out of a situation in which their behavior is controlled. Leaving school and getting a job really liberated me. Mainstream. Ideas, methods, or people that are considered ordinary or normal and accepted by most people. Life can be more difficult if you're not part of the mainstream. Mainstream. Considered ordinary or normal and accepted or used by most people. Most mainstream politicians have dismissed the suggestion. Master. To learn something thoroughly so that you know it or can do it very well. It took me over 10 years to master the piano. Master. A man who has control over servants or other people who work for him. Servants should show respect to their master at all times. Minister. An official in charge of a government department in the UK and other countries. The minister responsible for this decision should resign. Monarch. A king or queen. The monarch represents the country abroad. Prohibit. To officially stop something from being done, especially by making it illegal. The sale of lottery tickets to children is prohibited. Reign. If a king or queen reigns, they officially rule a country. Queen Victoria reigned during a time of great change. Reign. The period of time when a king or queen rules a country. What's the longest reign of any king or queen? Reinforce. To make an idea, belief, or feeling stronger. Stories like this in the media reinforce the idea that all young black men are criminals. Reluctant. Not willing to do something. I'm reluctant to invite Tracy to the wedding. Resist. To oppose or fight against someone or something. The Prime Minister resisted a lot of pressure to change his mind. Resist. To stop yourself from doing something that you would very much like to do. I can't resist chocolate. Restrict. To keep something within strict limits. Many parents restrict the number of hours their children watch TV. Society. People in general living together in organized communities. With laws and traditions controlling the way they behave towards one another. People have much more freedom in today's society. Subject. To make someone experience something unpleasant. They subjected the poor prisoner to torture. Subject. An idea, problem, situation, etc. that you discuss or write about. What subject have you chosen for your essay? Subject. Someone who lives in a country that is controlled by a king or queen. I'm proud to be a British subject. Subjective. Based on your own feelings and ideas and not on facts. That's just your subjective opinion. Submit. To accept that someone has defeated you or has power over you. The boy only stopped hitting me when I submitted. Summon. To officially order someone to come to a place, especially a court of law. She was summoned to appear before the court. Superior. Better than someone or something else in quality or skill. His early work is vastly superior to the later pieces. Undermine. To make something or someone become gradually less effective, confident, or successful. This unfortunate incident undermines all the hard work we've put in. Unrest. Angry or violent behavior by people who are protesting against something. Politicians held a special meeting to discuss the unrest in the country. Victimize. To treat someone in a deliberately unfair way. It's not right to victimize someone in that way. Vulnerable. Someone who is vulnerable is weak or easy to hurt physically or mentally. I felt quite vulnerable walking home late at night. Social issues. Abolish. To officially get rid of a law, system, practice, etc. The law was abolished in 1963. Advocate. To publicly support a particular policy or way of doing things. Do you advocate corporal punishment in schools? Alleviate. To make something less painful, severe, or serious. These measures are designed to alleviate suffering among the elderly. Bureaucracy. A complicated and annoying system of rules and processes. I started to set up my own business, but there was too much bureaucracy. Charity. An organization to which you give money so that it can give money and help to people who are poor or ill, or who need advice and support. There are 1 or 2 charities that I make regular donations to. Class. One of the groups into which people in a society are divided according to their family background, education, job or income. My family are very middle class in a lot of ways. Community. The people who live in an area. Politics should begin in the local community. Convict. To prove in a court of law that someone is guilty of a crime. He was convicted of murder. Convict. Someone who is in prison because they have committed a crime. 2 convicts have escaped from the local prison. Corruption. Dishonest or illegal behavior by officials or people in positions of power, especially when they accept money in exchange for doing things for someone. They've started an investigation into corruption. Deterrent. Something that makes people decide not to do something by making them realize that something unpleasant could happen to them. I think capital punishment serves as a deterrent. Heritage. The art, buildings, traditions, and beliefs that a society considers important to its history and culture. It's important that we preserve our national heritage. Immigration. The process in which people enter a country in order to live there permanently. Is the level of immigration actually rising, or is it falling? Industrial action. A protest in which workers show that they disagree with a policy of their employer, for example, by striking. Unless something changes, we'll be taking industrial action. Institution. A large organization, such as a bank, hospital, university, or prison. It's hard spending all your life inside an institution like a children's home. Legislation. A law or set of laws. There is already legislation to prevent that. Prejudice. An unreasonable opinion or feeling, especially the feeling of not liking a particular group of people. Many women have had to deal with prejudice in the workplace. Prison reform. Changes intended to make the prison system fairer or more effective. I'm a great believer in prison reform. Privileged. Having advantages and opportunities that other people do not have, because you have a lot of money or high social status. I suppose I come from quite a privileged background. Prosecute. To officially accuse someone of a crime and ask a court of law to judge them. The police decided not to prosecute and let him off with a warning. State. The government of a country. The health system is the state's responsibility.